At the beginning of this story, we see a warrior named Zane Sterling, carrying his young son, Ethan Sterling, in his arms, marching furiously toward the Pi Hou palace. The palace guards try to stop him, but Zane is incredibly powerful, cutting down soldiers one by one with his strength. He is enraged because his family wants to sacrifice his son, Ethan, and extract the supreme core out from his body. Victor Yuan, the high-ranking elder, confronts Zane and tells him, "For the prosperity of our family, you must offer your child as a sacrifice." This infuriates Zane even more, and he attacks Victor. As Victor tries to strike Ethan, Zane grabs his sword with his bare hands, stopping him. Just then, Elena Sterling, Zane's wife, arrives and joins him in the fight against Victor. Realizing he cannot defeat them both, Victor summons a spiritual lion, using his mystical powers. In response, Zane calls forth a spiritual dragon, and with Elena's help, they make it even more powerful. The two mystical creatures clash violently, then the scene abruptly cuts. Years later, we are introduced to Stone Village, a small settlement protected by a divine shield, created by God Liu, to keep powerful beings from harming the villagers. The next morning, the village leader, Elder Nolan, is training all the village children in self-defense. He tells them, waking up early and training hard makes your body stronger. Among the children is Ethan, now older, fast, and hard-working. When Elder Nolan attacks to test him, Ethan successfully dodges, handling the strikes well. However, when he spars with another boy, Peter Holt, he struggles and gets knocked down. Elder Nolan tells Peter, "Even though Ethan is younger than you, he's the most hard-working of all." Ethan laughs, teasing Peter for losing to him. Elder Nolan gathers all the children and warns them. The forests surrounding our village are vast and filled with ancient beasts. If you don't train hard, you won't be able to fight them. Meanwhile, we see a group of village hunters hidden in the trees, carefully watching a two-headed fire rhino, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. One of the hunters tells their leader, Logan Sterling, "A single rhino can provide food for our village for months, and we can use its head for the children's herbal baths." Saying this, the hunter charges at the rhino, but the beast kicks him away with incredible force. Seeing this, Logan signals his team to attack together. They strike the rhino from all sides, and Logan lands a powerful blow with his axe, knocking the beast to the ground. "It's almost dead," he shouts, urging his men to finish it off. But suddenly, a blue-scaled eagle swoops down, aiming to steal their kill. The rhino fights back, unleashing a burst of flame energy, but the eagle grabs it with its massive talons and begins lifting it into the air. One of the hunters, Grant Fishers, is shocked. "That eagle doesn't hunt in this region. Why is it here?" he exclaims. Desperate to escape, the rhino launches another fiery attack, hitting the eagle and forcing it to drop the beast back to the ground. The impact ignites the dry earth, setting the ground ablaze. Logan and his team take cover, hoping the eagle won't spot them. But then, Tyler Fay, one of the hunters, accidentally steps into the flames and screams in pain. The eagle immediately turns its attention to him and dives in for the attack. Thinking quickly, another hunter, Jace Miller, distracts the eagle, calling out and running in the opposite direction. The bird follows him, giving the others a chance to escape. Just as Logan and his team prepare to finish off the eagle, a volcano erupts nearby, spewing massive fireballs into the sky. The entire group scrambles to get to safety, and the eagle, startled, flies away. Sometime later, Logan and his men return to Stone Village, dragging the slain rhino behind them. The village chief, Elder Nolan, and the children cheer with excitement. Logan raises his axe and declares, "The mountain god was angry, and his fury drove away the eagle, allowing us to claim this victory." As all the children run to their fathers, Ethan Hale watches from a distance, feeling a deep sadness. His parents weren't there. Logan Hale and Chloe Yinning had left Stone Village, leaving Ethan behind. Heartbroken, Ethan sits alone thinking about his mom and dad. Seeing this, Chief Nathan Hale walks over to him. Looking up at the chief, Ethan asks, "When will my mom and dad come back?" Nathan sighs and gently explains, "They've gone far away from us, Ethan." Tears well up in Ethan's eyes. "Does that mean they don't want me anymore?" he asks. Nathan places a comforting hand on his shoulder. "No, Ethan. They love you very much," he reassures him before leading him toward the village gathering. The scene shifts to the villagers making their way to the base of a sacred mountain. They kneel before God Liu, praying for blessings upon Stone Village. After the prayers, all the children are prepared for a herbal purification bath. Nathan addresses them. This water contains a special medicine infused with the true essence of a two-headed fire rhino. You must endure its effects. If you do, your bones will grow as strong as a beast's. Ethan, always curious, asks, "Can we drink milk after the bath?" Nathan chuckles. "Yes, don't worry. You can drink as much as you want." Ethan nods with determination. "All right, I'll endure it." Logan Sterling, one of the senior warriors, observes Ethan and remarks, "That kid is truly gifted." Nathan then channels his power while heating the medicinal water. As the temperature rises, the children begin to feel an unbearable burning sensation and quickly leap out of the bath. But Ethan stays. Even as his skin burns and his body trembles, he grits his teeth and endures. Suddenly, the true essence of the two-headed fire rhino emerges from the water, swirling around Ethan like fiery embers. Nathan's eyes widen in surprise. "Ethan, take it in," he instructs. Ethan doesn't hesitate. He absorbs the energy, and instantly, his body radiates intense heat. His muscles hardening, his strength surging. The power of the fire rhino was now his. Ethan Hale steps out of the high bathtub and effortlessly lifts it above his head. The entire village watches in shock and awe now. Seeing this, Nathan Hale, the village chief, shakes his head in disbelief. "I never expected this from him," he says. His body can now be compared to that of an ancient young beast. Ethan, still brimming with energy, turns to Nathan. "Does this mean I can drink milk now?" he asks eagerly. Nathan chuckles. "Yes, Ethan, drink as much as you want." As Ethan gulps down his fill, the other children rush over to him. "You're incredible. How do you do it?" they ask excitedly. But Peter Pi Hou, one of the boys, watches with jealousy burning in his eyes. Ethan Hale kneels before the statue of God Liu, holding out a bowl of fresh beast milk. "This is my favorite kind of milk," he says softly. "I hope you'll accept it." After a brief silence, Ethan looks up at the mountain, his voice filled with emotion. "The village chief, Nathan Hale, says you sacrificed yourself to protect Stone Village. My parents lived here too." He pauses. "Do you know where they are?" His hands tighten around the bowl. "I want to tell them that I can protect Stone Village too," he continues, his voice trembling. "But I don't even know what they look like." A deep sadness washes over him. "I miss them so much," he whispers as tears stream down his face. Just then, Lily, a young girl, approaches him hesitantly. Ethan wipes his tears and looks at her. "Where's your brother, Jake?" he asks. "You should go stay with him." Lily shakes her head. "Jake and his friends went to steal a giant bird's egg," she says. Ethan's eyes widen in alarm. "That means he's trying to steal from the Blue Eagle." Without wasting a second, Ethan tells Lily, "Go to Chief Nathan, tell him everything." Then, he rushes off in the direction of Jake's group. Meanwhile, Jake and his friends have climbed to the top of a rocky cliff, where they now stand before a massive nest. Inside it rests an enormous shimmering egg. Jake's eyes gleam with hunger and ambition. "I've never seen an egg this big," he whispers. "Once I eat this, I'll be stronger than Ethan Hale himself." But before he can even lay a hand on it, a piercing screech fills the sky. The Blue Eagle has sensed the intruders, and it's coming, fast. How will Ethan save Jake's group from the Blue Scale Eagle's attack? Find out in Episode 2,